Hi guys. So I really don't feel good today. I don't really know why. But it's really hard. I want to be a rapper, and I've got all of these stories that I really want to tell, but it's like, do you remember the Doge memes? People who were good at those memes were nearly geniuses, because you had to think about the point that you wanted to get across, and also you had to condense it into 6 words maximum. And 3 of those words were already chosen for you. Such, very, wow. So you had to get your point across in 3 of your own words. And that's how I'm feeling about rap at the moment. I've got all of these stories that I really want to get across, and I really want to help people, like teenagers especially, going through shit and going through, like, coming out and drugs and homelessness, like I've been through. I mean, I wasn't street homeless. I must make that clear. I wasn't street homeless. I wasn't completely down and out. But it's hard living out of a suitcase. And I know what that's like, and I would like to help people. I would like to tell my story. But condensing it into a punchy, rhyming couple of minutes, and having a chorus or hook that doesn't make you sound like a dick. Like, I want to make music that says something, because a lot of the top chart crap doesn't say anything. Gucci Gang. Why? Who are you helping with that? What are you doing with that? You are just flexing. And maybe if I did get rich, I would do the same thing, but I don't really think so. I think it would be more like, I got this by doing this, and you can do this. And I know a lot of them are actually like that as a person, but the music that they release is just, look at what I've got. You haven't got this. I've got this. No, I want to help people that are going through it. And I want to write stories. I want to be a lyricist, not necessarily an MC, because I'm not particularly charismatic as a person. I'm very shy, I'm very anxious. And I know a lot of people go through that. A lot of people. And if I talked about it, if I made songs about it, I might not get millions, but I might help people. That's what I want. That's why I want to be famous. I've been thinking about it recently. That's why I've always wanted to be famous. With all sorts of different things. I've wanted to get my name out, my face out, and I've been really introspective thinking, and I just want people to care about what I've got to say. I want people to listen to me and care about my opinion. It doesn't matter if you agree with it or not. I know some of my opinions are not very normal or agreeable with, but to open a discussion and for people to actually listen. Should I make a hit that says nothing? Should I try and get a writer? I would love that. Seriously, I respect Lil Debbie so much, and I respect her hustle, and I have no idea if she still does or not, but she used to get stuff written, and she came out in an interview and she said, yeah, I get stuff written and I work with a team on my concept and they're teaching me how to write. I would love that. But she already had connects in the industry when she was, 16 or whatever, because of Kreayshawn. Yes, they fell out. But, I mean, the first thing I ever saw of Debbie... No, the first thing I saw was 2 Cups, I think. But the second thing I ever saw of Debbie was with Riff Raff. And obviously, Riff Raff and White Girl Mob were like that. And I don't know, he still fucks with her. Well, fucked with her. I don't know. I don't know what's happening now. I don't know. But like, anyway, I really, really respected that she came out on camera and said, I work with a team. And yes, they write for me, but it's on my terms, my story, my concept. I would love that. I would really love that. I would love to just become friends with somebody, like genuine friends with somebody who could write raps and just shoot the shit for hours and tell them about my life and all of these stories that I want to get out, and they could help me make it punchy. That is really what I want to do. I want to make things that mean something. I don't want to just throw it in there that, oh, I was on drugs and I was partying, and like, it's not necessarily cool. You might feel like you're the shit, but maybe you're just shit. Like, I don't know. But it's like, especially with California legalizing pot and lots of places legalizing pot, there needs to be more regulations. I read fairly recently that they're starting to test for drug driving, and they should have been doing that the whole time. It's the same as alcohol. I don't particularly know whether your mind is better or worse, but it's still affected, and you cannot drive when you are on drugs, any kind, you know. Even prescribed drugs, some of them say do not operate heavy machinery, which includes a car, all right? You're not just putting your life in danger, you're putting everyone inside the car's life in danger. You're putting everybody on the road in danger. And some of those could be children. And that's not fair in any way. When I was younger, when I was a teenager, on drugs, on pot, like my sister told me that it can affect your mind and that you shouldn't be taking drugs like that young. And I mean, I wasn't young. I was 17 when I first started into that world. And I mean, in the UK, that's nearly an adult. 18 is adult. But your brain is not fully developed until you're like 25 or whatever. My age. That's when you start experimenting with drugs. Not in college, not, you know, because it can screw up your mental development. And I didn't believe her. But it screwed me up. Daily smoking of pot for a couple of years, I don't know, has left my short-term memory completely gone. Like, I've been off pot for a little while now, and I'm just starting to get it back, and that's good, because when I first came off it, I wanted to die. They say that you can't get addicted to pot, and I used to fully believe that when I was smoking pot, but you can. It's not a physical addiction, but you can very much be mentally addicted and feel like you need it to cope with your day, to cope with your life, and it's not like that. And now that I'm off it, I'm treating food that way. Food is not love. Food is not a reward. Food is fuel for your body. That's all it is. You need to stop treating it like a splurge, a naughty thing, a treat. And I'm talking to myself as well. I'm not picking on anybody, I'm not trying to single anybody out, but the entire society revolves around food. Like, if you really watch the food adverts and how they say, like, treat or whatever, so much, and you think, like, I did this, I deserve, you know, Maltesers or whatever the fuck. No, not necessarily. It's not. You can't do that every single day. Personally, I can't even do that, like, every week, because I have an addictive personality and I'm addicted to food a bit. I've put on a lot of weight over Christmas, and I don't know, I guess that's contributing to me feeling so down, and, like, I can't do anything because I don't necessarily want to stand up on camera and show that I've got extra on me than I did last year, because I feel like I won't be relevant anymore. I'm already not relevant, you know? I mean, in my last video, in my hair dye video, I was saying about, like, you need 1,000 subscribers and I've only got 11. That does not mean that I don't appreciate the 11 that I have. Like, if you're watching every video, if you're fucking with me, you know, that is awesome, and thank you. I don't know who my subscribers are. I don't know if you can actually check. I genuinely don't know, but I know that my partner is not one of them. Either he doesn't want to hear about all of the drug shit that I went through, and he went through with me, and it was hard for both of us, and our relationship was just fucked. It's not his shit anyway, you know? Like, he's a bit more of a rocker, and, like, I was. I guess I just like angry things and raw emotion, and rock really has that, and rap really has that. It's not like I've gone off everything that I used to like. I just don't know what to do with myself, and I don't know how to make things meaningful. I mean, like, I used to do some, like, poetry and creative writing and shit, but that doesn't translate to a beat. That doesn't translate to short, punchy, one line this, one line this, one line this, and it doesn't help me to watch other people's movements. It just makes me feel like I can't do it, because I can't ever be as good as Lady Leshurr. She is absolutely phenomenal, and I scroll through the free beats on YouTube and I just go, oh, that one will do. It sounds okay. Not, will it fit me? Can I destroy this? Just like, I've got this verse that I want to put out on Twitter, and it'll do. I don't know how much of this I'm going to cut out either. Which is obviously going to be that bit. Because I always cut out me saying that I'm going to cut out stuff, but I don't know what else to talk about. So I guess that's probably the end of the video. I'm lost. I'm depressed. And I'm just a person in the world. Just like you. That's it. Hopefully me talking about this on camera has helped at least one person. If you're feeling crappy and lost, you're not alone. I'm 25 and I have no career to speak of. I'm still not entirely sure what I want to do. I mean, I've got rap, I've got gaming, I could maybe release some story times or something, big things that are too big to put into a song, I don't know. But if you're lost and lonely, you're not alone. I feel you.